Hello and welcome to Cigar Box Guitars, aka the Dutchman in San Marcos. I am the DISM, and we're coming to you with another showgram on the Brick House Cigar Box Guitar. We might not get it all together and playing today. I still had a few things to do, came up with a few problems, so let's get going. All right, here we go. Like I was saying in the intro, I had a few problems. I was going to actually get the neck Danish oiled. I might even do that on camera. And then all I have to do is get the tuning machines. I did get a nut cut for it, and I'll show you that. The other problem I had was I had made this bridge. See that bridge? And when I put it up on here and put my straight edge on there, I could see that and going across here, I could see it was going to be way too high. See right here? Way too high there. So, to fix that, I made another small bridge. See that guy? It's actually, I flattened a round dowel, and then I put a small fret in there so it wouldn't cut into that softer wood. It's like a fine piece of wood. And cut it and put it on there. And you can see now it's much better. I got much better spacing down here. So I'll show you that on the bench again. Got a few more boxes, actually a lot. I kind of hesitated buying these because I wanted bigger boxes, but they look so nice I couldn't pass them up. So got this one here. These are real thick sides. I'll show you the inside. See, there's the inside. Nice box, couldn't pass it up. So I got that one. Then I got another one. These kind of look like the white ones. That one there. Nice box. Nice and thick, but still kind of small. So we got that one. And then one of these, which is a thin one, 2 clasps on it. And this one's nice because it always comes with a little wood. You can see they recycle their wood for a tray in there. I got another one. I thought they were going to be the same size, but I had this one. But as you can see, this one's a little bigger. That one's a little bigger. So I thought I'd have 2 identical ones when I saw this, because when you look at it, same guitar, just this must have been a double roll. I don't know. Yeah, same guitar, just less cigars, I guess. So we got those. And this one here, which I never had seen. I haven't seen this one before. I don't even have to spray that one. That's got quite nice lacquer on it. And you can see the inside. So pretty nice box. If I'm going to start to make ukuleles, I would kind of make a nice little tenor ukulele. So, but I picked it up just because it looked nice to me. As you remember, I harvested, and I already lost. I'm going to have to comb the floor. I already lost some of those things. I'm not pulling over. As you remember, I harvested this neck, and so the quest when I was looking for these boxes was to find a bigger box to make this into electric, because as you can see, I can cut it off right here, cut this piece off and make it flat. And while I was, I'll set this up here. While I was organizing my boxes, I found the perfect box for that neck. And so we'll start on that project to making it electric. And oh, there's my, don't want to lose these guys. I gotta find, I think 2 more. So I found the perfect box to put this neck on, because it's going to be like, I want to make it a 6-string because it's a regular guitar neck, and this thing is like big, so it's like the perfect size and thin. So it's like the perfect size for a 6-string electric guitar. I think my neighbor is getting gutters. I don't know if you can hear that. So, and this is just the way it came. It had all this wood in here. So I don't know what the deal or I don't remember getting those. Maybe I was collecting them in there, but it was kind of a nice little find. It had this weird little divider too. But it's narrow enough where I can put one stick in there all the way across like an electric to mount the pickups, because the bridge on the 6-string will be on the top, you know, for the 6-string thing, or maybe running through, because it's thin enough I could run them through, but it had that piece of wood coming through to screw the neck down, to screw that neck down here. So that's the box I'm going to use for the new 6-string electric with that neck, which I think will look nice. So I was pretty happy. I found this one. It was way on the bottom. I kind of organized all these, if you can see those, and dug through and found that one. So just some more projects. That's why I'm always looking. So I'm gonna, oh, the other thing. So I told you about the bridge. You've seen that. And I'll get you hooked up to the bench here, because what we'll do is I had a good chance to really sand the neck. Let me get this guy out. While I still have them unwired, so I got a really good chance to get the neck just right. So got her all sanded up. These are real buttery smooth, but when I was sanding, a little piece of the neck or the fretboard popped out, so I had to crazy glue it in. So I did have some extra bone nuts, so I took one out and shaped it and already cut it. So I got the nut mounted on there, but I wanted to stop this, so that's why I wanted to get this in and crazy glued in there. So this is already, all I have to do for the neck is mount the tuners. So I think what we'll do is I'll bring it over to the bench, and we'll tape the fingerboard up and Danish oil the neck on camera so you can see that happening, and then we'll get that done and let it dry. And because I want to finish this so I can put the, I want to get it finished first and then put the decal on, and then I'll hit it with some clear lacquer to coat it so that decal doesn't come off. So I'll get you set up to do that on the bench. I'll show you some close-ups of what I did with this guy in the bridge so you can see the distances. So let me move you over to the bench and we'll do that. Okay, here we go. Got you over to the bench, and let me show you this. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it so you can see it. Put this on. Okay, so if we get this put back together like so, and what I did was, you can see I flattened that out, so this goes right on here like this. But when I do this way first, when I had this guy, see he's much bigger. When I had this guy, you can see right here how much room I had. So, too tall. So I had to take this, I took this one here and built it. And as you can see, just right. It's actually hitting, but the stretch of the strings will, it's not quite hitting. You'll see, I'll lift this up so you can see it. You can see the gap. So that kind of fixed that problem. So this is going to be the new bridge. I think I'll stain it darker or something. Put something on it. So let's get going. And I think I'll keep the sound out of me talking, because so I can explain these things as I do it. Since I didn't get this, it'd be a little longer if I was able to screw it down. But let me. Can you still see that? Yeah. Let me tape off the fingerboard. So we don't get our oil all over this. I think I hit it just about right. If a little gets on the bottom of that, it'll be cool. I just don't want it on that edge. So we'll get this all taped up. I have to cut this one. Got a little. Got a little low there, but I think I have my razor around here. No, I don't. This guy isn't sharp at all. That's too bad. Tape is going to give me trouble. Not the prettiest tape up job here, but we'll get it. Like I said, not pretty. But we'll trim it up a little bit. I need to invest in some sharper scalpels or razors. I need it so if I touch it, it'll just go. But obviously this thing is dull. When I worked at the hospitals, these were disposable scalpels. And I had a bunch, but this was the last one I had, and I used them up, and too much cutting made it dull. So that's close enough for rock and roll. Or close enough for Danish oil. Just to keep the bulk off of the fingerboard. And maybe I better stick a piece over here too. Maybe I don't want that much. So I did it the wrong way. I should have did it this way the first time. Kept that. So you live and learn. If I can control that edge better. There we go. There we go, that's more like a pro. Not that I'm a pro, I'm just a shade tree mechanic. I'll just be careful with the rag we go by there. So there we go, not as good on the bottom. As you can see, I got a little hanging out. Better on the top because it'll be like this, so you'll see this one more. So, let's get the Danish oil. Let me put you on pause while I set that up. Hang on just a minute. Okay, there we go. I got a nice soft piece of, it's really soft, softer than a cotton t-shirt. I don't know what material it is, but it's pretty soft. Now remember, I don't need to worry about this part because it's not going to be in the box. Just the top part and the back of that neck. So really we're looking at just this up to here. So we'll shape this up good. And I'm using Danish oil, as you can see. Maybe I'll do this little guy too. We're gonna leave this open so I got a place to set it down. Because I'll probably put her upside down. Maybe I'll put a little Danish oil on. I'll put a little Danish oil on this guy here. I keep thinking the camera is up, but it's down here. Alright, I couldn't tell if I was recording, but I guess I am. So we'll get this open. I think I need the pliers. Keep these tight. find my pliers here. There we go. That baby really seals. Well, that thing come off. Here, let me put you on hold until I get that open. Hang on. All right, this weird thing. This thing had this goofy plastic lid. I think it's a safety cap, but then my metal one is still stuck on there. So that cap was tight. That Danish oil really seals. There we go. As you can see, it really seals hard. So got it off. I'm not gonna put that thing back on. Or that thing. I'm not gonna put that thing back on. So here we go. We've got it open. As you can see, we got it open. And we don't need much. So we got some on here. I'm gonna do this guy first. Set him aside. And it's pretty easy, it just wipes on. You just wipe it on. For somebody who's not good at painting, this is the route to go. So, we'll let that dry. As you can see, I did this little guy. We'll let that dry and we'll put like 2 more coats on when that feels kind of fairly dry to the touch. Look at that maple, that curly maple in there, really looks nice. So I'll put this guy back on here. And let that dry. And yeah, we'll get this with several coats, and we'll see you next week. So hang on, I'll say a formal goodbye so you can see me. All right, so there we go. Just kind of saying a formal goodbye and saying, hey, be sure to like, subscribe. As you can see, we got the bridge. I put a little of the stuff on there. And we got this all coated. I'll let this one dry, and then I'll put another coat on of exactly what I did. You just rub it on. So it's kind of fail-safe way to finish. I'm bad with a spray can. I still do it, and I keep trying to get better, but I don't know, every time I either overspray or spray too much or not close enough, and the thing wants to run. So that's why I've kind of started going to Danish oil for sealing this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. I wanted you to see me actually doing it and putting it on. So we got the nut on this week, and we got a new bridge built. Avoided the problem of having too high of strings, where we got it down to about that high. So I hope you enjoyed the show. From here, it'll be just putting tuners in. I'll probably already have that decal on and sealed with the lacquer, because that's kind of boring on camera, but I'll have us putting the tuners in and actually stringing this thing up, or maybe soldering the wires to the jack, screwing this down in the box, which will be kind of the final steps, and then we'll give it a test. So hopefully see you next week, and we'll start working on the I kind of promised you we're going to work on the tennis racket, which is going to be a diddly bow, because I probably have to find a bridge for that 6-string electric. I got to find a 6-string bridge. I can't remember if I had one laying around here or not, out of one of these old guitars I had, but I'll have to hunt around for that. But we'll start work on the diddly bow tennis racket, and we'll go from there. So look forward to that. And then we'll work on the 6-string cigar box electric guitar with that thin big box like I showed you. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Saturday.